In this video, we are going to talk about tile, floor tile, and how your high traffic areas might need a little more attention than those that are going to be blocked by large furniture. So let's go ahead and get started. This would be the front door, the back door. Obviously, this is a small house, but these lines are critical where you are going to be walking into a building, into a home. And I know some people never even pay attention to it. Someone like my dad, he'd pick it up immediately. But just bear with me for a moment and we'll see if I can make some sense out of this. So if you were standing here, you just open the door's open. The first thing you're going to see would be these lines here. You are not going to be able to see these lines most of the time. They can be blocked by a couch, something like that. Let's say that this is the living room here. We got a kitchen over here, a bedroom, bathroom, and another bedroom over there. So as we're walking in, these lines here need to be as straight as possible. Need to be a lot straighter than the ones over here. Same thing would happen in the hallway here. You're going to be walking down the hallway. These lines are going to be critical. This is going to be the area, if the tiles do not line up, that most people are going to notice. They're not going to notice behind the toilet, under the sink, under a bed in a bedroom, but they are going to notice it when you are coming into a building or walking into a room. Here's when you're coming into a bedroom here. These lines are going to be more important. Going into a bathroom, these lines are going to be more important. Now, bathrooms, usually it's not a big area. It's going to be really hard to mess this area up, I should say, because it is such a small area to work in. You know, you would have a bathtub here. A lot of times you're going to have a toilet that you're going to need to go around. Anything, if you have a bad tile or some tiles that, for example, I had just put a stone floor in one of our bathrooms, and I had some crappy pieces. They went behind the toilet. So just a little tip there. If you were standing in a bedroom looking out into a long hallway or even a short hallway like this one here, remember there's a good chance if this is a kitchen over here, there's going to be a table, something blocking the view. So this would just be a concern from about here, let's say, to about here. But this is going to need to be straight because coming out of the bedroom, going down the hallway, let's just say you're going in this direction, you're going to pick this stuff up on the floor. If you're coming in this direction into the bedroom, you're walking from the kitchen, living room area into the bedroom here. Let's go ahead and take a look at it from the top. And of course, these would be the lines that coming right out of the door here. This line right here is actually something we could use to install our tile in each direction. And the reason why I'm suggesting to lay your tiles out like this, figure out where they're going to go, where it's going to work the best, how it's going to work the best for you. And you're going to have to do this by laying tiles out or doing some math. If you need some help, I wrote a book, Simplified Floor Tile Installation, I believe is the title of it. Wrote a long time ago. And I believe you can get that at our website in the books area if you're looking for a little more information. But I am going to try and make a few more videos on this because I think it really is helpful to anyone who's going to be installing tile, whether it's on the floor or a wall. And that would be to actually divide up the areas. So reason why I'm suggesting to use a line like this and to pay attention to the areas where these lines need to be as straight as possible, is that if you were just to start laying the tile in a corner here and working your way this way, you know, if I started at this wall here, by the time that I get to here, my tile might not be as straight as it would have if I started with a straight line. Now, if you start from here and work your way to here, and then you get to a high traffic area and you don't have a straight line, this isn't going to be good. If you start with a straight line here and get over to this area and your tile's not in that good of a shape, the line's not as straight as you would like it to be, that's going to be okay, because there's a good chance people aren't going to be standing over here looking in these directions. And if they are, there might be a couch here, there might be a cabinet, something in the way, it might be a floor rug, something. So, but in the high traffic areas, you might not have that. So the high traffic areas are going to need to be figured out where they are, where it's going to be critical. And these are going to be your starting areas. You're going to start from these areas and go this way. You're going to work in smaller chunks. And there's a good chance that the tile will look a lot better than it ever would if you just started on one side of the wall and went this way. So for those of you who are trying to, you're going to put some tile throughout your house or in a couple of rooms, pay attention to these lines. Get some lines that you can use to start, divide up the areas. And if you do get off a little bit, you know, if these are the two main lines, for example, here, how far are you going to get off going this way? And then this way here, you might get off a little bit, but you're not going to get off. You know, again, it's going to be out of the high traffic areas, hopefully. And I say that, but I mean, if you had a bed here in the center, these areas on the side of the bed could be picked up also. But that just might mean snapping another line in the room and then coming into here and then doing this section on this side and then doing a section on this side, something like that. So split it up into areas that you can work with. And I think you're going to be a lot happier with the result, especially if you don't do this every day. So anyway, if you liked the video, don't forget to hit the thumbs up button and leave all comments in the comment area, and I will get to them as soon as possible.